Hello? Shit. Ugh. Ah! My thing fell off. Hang on. Hello, early birds and night owls alike. How are you? You liking this old stream time that we used to have? Hello, hello. Hi, Dirty Jazz Hands. Hi, Rufus. Hey, Destroma. I knew you'd like that song, Destroma, because... Oi! Because it's Kingsfield. I know I have the screen still on because I need it. I'm doing something real quick. I'm just transferring data. We need to copy the shit to the console. Well, read it. Oh, fuck off. So what are you guys doing at this key time of the day or night? Oh my god, I'm losing my fucking mind here. Sorry about this. Having a technical error right now. I can ask you that question that I was gonna ask you guys. There we go. There it is. There she is. There it is. Got it. Well, I would love to play Kingsfield, and I really want to play that survival horror game, Kuon. Yeah. Turn this off now. Screen. Go. Avi, hi! Oh shit! That's right! The song! The song! The song! That, because Avi is such a gentleman, I'm singing Avi's song on Wednesday. And today, I'm doing Dirty Jazz Hands. Song one again, meow. Yep, it's last Friday I was requested by Dirty Jazz Hands to sing 2 songs, but I'm a failure and only managed to learn 1. What do we have on here? Jesus, I'm sorry. I had the other save file on because I was playing Isshin like over and over again to make the guide. So I don't remember what it was doing here. Oh right, we're doing this. Yeah, we're talking to Patches. Yep, I gotta turn off that Kingsfield music. You're drinking a soda? What kind of soda? Are you a Sprite, Coke, or Dr. Pepper sort of person? Or Fanta? Or Schweppes? Sorry about that. It's a little loud because I have to move the mic. I gotta look for that song. God, you picked a hard one, Dirty Jazz Hands. Seriously. It's so hard. I wouldn't sing it if it wasn't for you. I'm kidding. No, I don't want to go to this place. I want to go use Google. Okay. Are you ready? We're going to turn the music off here. Wolf. It's a little too loud here. There. There we go. You don't remember Schweppes? Hi! Hello, okay. How are you? You can, okay, I'll try. Now, I hope you don't mind that I'm gonna ad-lib the, You know that I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have to because I can't reach those pitches. So I'm gonna ad-lib some of it. Okay? Like, it's, I'm gonna make it sound as cohesive as possible. Alright? Because I can't punch it that low. Right? Alright, here we go. This is Ashes by... Shit, I actually didn't look it up. Is it Danzig or Danzig? Danzig? Danzig. Let's not focus on that right now. It's Ashes. It's a very melancholy song, actually. It's deceptively difficult. It's got like the same melody repeating on itself for a good reason, but the pitch just shifts back and forth. It's so weird. That guy's a really good singer. All right, you ready? All right, good. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. And the burning of the embers slowly down inside. I will keep you warm this darkness as the ashes die. I'll call your soul in winter. I will keep you mine. I will call your soul in winter as the ashes die. I will keep you broken, splintered. I will keep you tight. I will keep you cold and dark till the end of time. And the soul is slowly seeping as the years go by. Will you keep me cold and darkened till the end of time? I will keep you safe from summer. I will be entwined. I will keep you cold and darkened till the end of time. I will kiss your burning embers. I will watch them die. I will catch your soul escaping as the ashes fly. I will keep you safe from summer. I will be entwined. I will keep you cold and darkened till the end of time. Hey! Hi, Athena! Hello, oh, thank you. Thank you. It was Melancholin's nice one, Lupus. I know I must have forgotten the melody for one of those because they change, so I'm sorry. Like, I just can't remember. It's it really fucks with your memory, this song. It's really, yeah, I highly recommend it. You guys should it's a good one to listen to when you're feeling the need for a song like that. Yeah. Thank you, Abby, this drama. Oh, Lupus, don't you not like that. Come on now. Can't be better than the original. Oh no, Wolf! What are we doing here? Oh right, we're doing this. We're gonna tell her about the samurai. We gotta remember the lore. We're loring here. So, We never actually really talked about Patches, did we? Did we? Now, those of you who are cool enough to have played Dark Souls, you would know who Patches is. Look at that. What a cool guy using a seashell for an eye patch. How metal is that? And resourceful. Oh, thank you. I know that was a really good fucking song. Oh my god. Thank you, Dirty Jazz Hands, for the 55 American dollars power donation. Thank you. Thank you. The pressure was really there because you told us how special. We can't just look at him while we're talking like that. You told me how special the song is, and there was a lot of pressure. I just wanted to do it well enough. Yeah. Your next one is actually a really good one. I can't believe I landed that jackpot. We were talking today about just random shit, and then I made a reference to a movie, which just so happens, a line from a movie, which just so happens to be your favorite movie, and therefore one of your favorite songs. And so that just automatically became a request. That's just how cool I am. And, well, how cool Dirty Jazz Hands is. We're having such good taste. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I kind of want ice cream. I have ice cream. Now, what am I doing? We're supposed to look at his face and inspect things. So, I bet you guys never saw that he had a seashell for an eye patch, did ya? Which actually tells us something, you know, because here, I never thought of that. I knew that he had a seashell eye patch, but I never thought of this because I thought, oh, you know, Japan, you know, seashells should be in abundance, but really we're in the mountains. We are far away from the seaside. So, did he come from the south? Because that accent sounds like it. His accent. His accent sounds southern to me. I might be completely wrong and therefore really bad at loring. But the Gyobu, on the other hand, has a northern accent, like a mountain people accent. The sort of I don't want to. What do you call those? Like mountain dwellers. I'm just not gonna call it anything derogatory. Okay. So yeah. Patches. He might come from the south. He might come from the sea. Or maybe he's like, maybe it's lore, like even more lore related. He went and got salt by the sea and therefore got himself a souvenir. Best eye patch you ever saw. Well, thank you, Dirty Jazz Hands. It's my pleasure. What's most important is to make you guys happy and to entertain you endlessly. And it's so nice to see you, Athena. I bet you like this stream time, huh, on Fridays. Well, Patches, we're gonna give you some attention, right? Did you like that? Oh, I'm sorry about the basket. Basket! Same baskets that they use in Nipu. But yeah, do you like that idea that he went and got himself a nice seashell? Oh, Destroma, thank you for the $20 power donation. American dollars for the realm. Such a sport. Destroma is amazing. He wrote the framework for the next song. We're doing a few music videos, and the first one is the framework is done. We're fine-tuning it, and you wrote magic from nothing in about a month. That's amazing. Really amazing. Yeah. Dirty Jazz Hands Izzy, if you guys are listening, you should go check it out. Okay, so back to Patches. Yeah, so the thing that this is personal, it's not so much, maybe it is a bit lore related. I really like Patches. He's, you know, unless I'm totally mistaken, he's the only person whom, yeah, you do pay him for information at first, but regardless of whether or not you paid him, the information he gives you is so frank and, you know, is very honest. There's no hidden subtext whatsoever, and there's just, I don't know, it harkens to patches in Dark Souls. Now, like Destroma, you've only played DS1, so you haven't seen the full development of patches in DS3. But those of you who have played DS1 and well, he's not in DS2, but he is in DS3, can tell that Patches is actually a really, really nice person. Yes, he likes to push people off, you know, edges and pwn you, and he seems like a really, you know, not someone to be trusted, but it's actually quite the opposite. Yeah. So right now what does he want? He wanted us to tell him about the samurai, so let's tell him about the samurai. So I wonder where did he go to procure goods? You know, because he also got, look, he, not right now, but later, once you tell him about the samurai, he'll have Gorkan. And then when you connect him with Kotaro, he'll have Arko. So it's a very interesting connection, you know, like you know, did he derive those from the Mizen monks himself, or were they traded off? Yeah, something we're curious to think about. Oh, sorry. Let's listen to him talk. Well, hang on. Let's just listen to him talk. I'll answer your question. Hey, Destroma, there's no harm in telling people about something they don't even know about, right? And come on now. Just allow me this opportunity to sing your praises. Yeah, so he's part of the, now, I would have to create a save file because I don't want to ruin it. Do you guys want to see what happens when you aggro him? It tells you a little bit more about, you know, his connection with Hirata. You were asking what was he doing there. I think he was looking for shinobi prosthetics, more of them. Yeah, they're very valuable things. Yeah, and well, he's part of the band of bandits. You know, that the slob employed. So that's what he was doing. Did that answer your question? What kind of Dorito chip, though? Are we talking like sour cream and onion, or that probably would do it? Staff Meowington, it's pretty interesting. So I don't want to ruin things, so let's, I have the save point, so let's just do it now, okay? You ready? Okay, let's just fight him. It's, I have not fought him in Hirata because I wanted him to, I totally forgot. That's my reason. I forgot. Alright, let's do it. Because we were going to start a new playthrough anyway, because I didn't have rice to give to the Sally Senile. I'm going to have to start a new playthrough. Yay! Yeah, I want to have a go. He's an AVAX man! got you. I know. I know. You should have known. You should have recognized a Shura when there's one standing right before you. Alright, now. Oh, how much money does he give us, I wonder? I don't know. Well, it's different per playthrough anyway. Well, we need him alive. So we're gonna do this. And we're gonna get the save back. We're gonna do this, save data, USB, and we're gonna copy. Come on, do it! Oh my Christ, I hate when it does that. That fucking USB drive, you know. Ugh, let me give you a better screen to look at. Here. There we go. I know, that's, well, Dirty Jazz Hands, that's how it is with a lot of the NPCs in FromSoft games. After Demon Souls, though, I think. Actually, was it Demon Souls? Or did they all do it? They give you a few goes, like, you know, just in case you accidentally hit them. You know, sometimes we're complete douchebags and we like to practice our new weapons or whatever next to these NPCs. I know, I missed some of his deflections, though, whatever. Today. So, you can see that he's an Abe Axeman. Thank you, Athena. Today. Alright, so now we're gonna connect him with Kotaro. We're just gonna get the dialogue, and then I have to go back to Kotaro and send him to the dungeon. And then we're gonna revert the save. We're gonna bring him back here. Okay? Alright, so. Alright. Yay! Okay. Sorry.
塩か。食うのはもちろん、死人の清めや怪我にも使う。戦場で死体が腐れば、流行り病も道理ってわけだ。みんな塩がなくて困り果ててる。そいつは儲け時ですね。なーに、塩があれば助かるものが多い。多少高く売っても罰は当たらぬでしょう。そうと決まれば塩を工面せねば。旦那、ありがとうございます。
Alright.
じゃあな、旦那。塩がうまく売れたら新しい品を仕入れやす。その時はぜひごひいきに。
Alright, so off he goes to a really fucking long journey to get salt. And then we'll rest and we'll talk to him again. I really like this little bit of detail, you know, that when you eavesdrop on the samurai and they tell you, it's just another layer of realism to this world. And it's character defining too, you know, later on when Kotaro is here, till like he reveals to you just how nice of a guy Patches is. You know, in terms of how he takes respecting the dead very seriously. Just not just like, I'm just gonna loot them and call it a day, you know. So anyway, let's talk. Okay.
塩が高く売れたんでさ。おかげでまあ、銭もたんまり仕入れもがっつり。さあさあ、新しい品もありやす。買っていってください。
Oh, I missed Andrew's donation. Let me see. Hang on. Oh my god, I totally missed it, Andrew. I am so sorry. For Andrew Mack, thank you so much for the power donation. Please, I apologize because it like the two donations happened back to back and then got pushed up, so I didn't see it. I didn't hear it either, so I'm sorry. Yeah. What am I talking about? Oh, thank you, Destroma. Yeah. I can sing more. Danzig. Next time you can request something more from me. I'll try. Yeah. Okay, so well, let's see. So he sold a lot of salt, and let's see what he's got now. See, yashariku. See, that's the one of the most interesting sugars, I think, other than gachin, because we talked about that as it's the only sugar that's non-combat related. But yashariku, it's the use of it is forbidden. See, forbidden at the temple, but they still make it and they use it to they distribute it in order to get funds to finance their horrible research at Sempo. And remember, we touched on the key fact, just for people who haven't seen the last time I talked about this. The yashariku, we can see that the ministry does invest in these. They do have some loose ties with Sempo because their lone shadows, at least one of them, Brendra at the Snake Shrine, he uses them. So, well, at least now, yeah, he has Gorkan too. You know, both of these are this isn't Sempo, but these are monk-related sugars or items. Obviously, it's sugars. So, yeah, find it very interesting. And this, the kunai. The kunai, let's read this. A kunai used by Lady Butterfly that can be used to upgrade the loaded shuriken. A ringing sound is heard when the kunai is thrown, and phantom butterflies appear in the kunai's trail. Since childhood, Lady Butterfly has accumulated much experience in Usui's forest. Now, Usui is Dad's last name. Far from civilization along Tozan Trail. Now, I haven't researched that. I'm very sorry, but I'm pretty sure that's up north, and that there is we have speculations on who Dad represents. His forest is filled with mist and mystifications, making it ideal for training in illusion techniques. So, obviously she is fucking dead. Otherwise, how would he have gotten it? There's no way. You know, Patches, who only wields a slow axe, would stand a chance against Lady Buttfry. So, she's dead. And, you know, we've all just been trying so hard to piece together what's happened at Hirata. And, you know, it's hard to say. I can't say for certain. Can you say for certain? Was it Wolf or was it... I'm fairly certain that Dad was there, but maybe it was also someone else, because I have my suspicions. Is it reasonable to believe that, to think that it wasn't Dad who killed Wolf? Because we're going to talk about motive, and there really isn't any. So, the person who killed Wolf probably also was skilled enough to kill Lady Buttfry as well. Oh, hi. 聞いてください。
さすが旦那、察しがいいですね。どうも最近気なくせえ。戦の匂いがしやす。この木に乗じりゃ、また人儲けできそうだ。そこで旦那にお願いしたいことがありやす。なんだ。戦場あさりのための人手、それが欲しいんでさ。戦場にはまだ死体がゴロゴロと転がってやす。ありゃ宝の山だ。あされば槍も太刀も鎧兜も手に入れ放題でさ。戦自宅となりゃ武具が飛ぶように売れやしょう。
Yeah.
どういった人手が。
Yeah, you need someone big. You need thick.
戦場あさりは汚れ仕事で力仕事。
I'm gonna do this 360.
力のあるやつを一つお願いしやす。
Alright, so he needs someone big and thick. And Dirty Jazz Hands, I will sing whatever you want me to sing as long as it's not something ridiculous. Okay. Something that you know that I can't possibly do. But yeah. I'll even sing you something from Napoleon Dynamite from the soundtrack. Okay, so he needs someone thick. We're gonna go find him. Someone thick. And your question, hi, again, hi Kanish. It's so nice to see you again. It's been a while since you've been able to attend the streams. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kanishka is a stalwart, long-time viewer of the realm, and we used to co-op together in DS3 and Bloodborne. Didn't you platinum Bloodborne, Kanish? I don't remember. I'm very sorry. But yeah, forbidden sugars. That's right. Yashariku is forbidden at Senpo. Its use is forbidden. Your question, Nikolai. Is it Nikolai? Is how you say it? Of the Red Hat Munchkins. Now, we've speculated what the Munchkins may be. Yes, they are. It's very clearly stated that they are assassins employed or used by Senpo. But as to, well, yes, there's a fantastical element to the way they look, how tiny they are, their disfigurement. But there's so many of them, and my friend and neighbor who isn't able to attend because he's at work. He had a pretty awesome theory that the Munchkins were abandoned orphans that the Sempoji they took in. That's what a lot of these temples do. They take in orphans and train them up in monkdom. So, more monks for the world, right? Better than being an orphan. Yeah, these are, disfigured, unwanted children that the Sempoji they took in and trained them to become child nappers, essentially. And I think that the ministry hired them out, or I that's what I'm guessing, because they are assassins. So one more level, to their infantry, so to speak. Like, you got lone shadows, and you've got these guys, very, very small, very, very hard to detect little guys. So yeah, I'm guessing that these Red Hat guys, these Red Hat Munchkins, probably no longer, or maybe, I don't know. Do you think they still report back to Senpo? I doubt it. Maybe just while they're wearing the red hats, they're working for the ministry. All right. Well, Sekiro, I know, and you platinumed Kanish. Yeah, Kanish, that's what they're not made. I just think that they were disfigured, poor little orphans that that probably suffered at the hands of the monks. Okay, so we gotta go and speak to Kotaro. Right here. Oh, I talk about this so often, so I hope I don't sound like a broken record, but I mean, how many of you at these fucking jars too? First time I saw them, I was like, these are conveniently man-sized. Yeah? I'm guessing this is how they make red lump too. What do you think? These ones are thankfully empty. Maybe they put munchkins in these ones. But how many of you share the same experience? We came from the dungeon, and it was such a shitty fucking place. And I was so happy to see a lift. Why aren't there more, more lifts? But, just after the dank and horridness of the dungeons, finally being able to come out here, like out in the open, and it's just so beautiful. And I finally remembered, we're going to talk about music. I keep forgetting we have to talk about the music, how it drives the narrative. See, over there is where where Paul Snake went. Paul Snake is over there. I think this... Listen. So I think the melody that's driven by the strings, are they violin, or they're mixed with the shamisen? No, shamisen is much harsher sound, isn't it? Much higher pitched. But anyway, I think the melody that's you know, driven by the strings, and only the strings actually. Here. Yeah, they sound to me like they could be the children, the woeful children, the children who have been, you know, sinfully wronged. And then every now and then you hear the drums and the... Where's that chime? Come on. Game. It's just not doing it. It was doing chimes. Come on. That to me sounds like the intervention of the Senpoji hiding the truth. So, you know, you get the feeling that, oh, this is a beautiful place. You see a monk down there, you know. If you didn't know any better, you know, if you weren't an experienced FromSoft player, you probably just go up and talk to them. But, you know, those of us who are, you know, that much cooler, we lock on whenever we see people. And that just, that really freaked me out. You know, just being able to lock on to a monk. I was thinking, like, this is such a lovely place. It's such a peaceful music. Why would a monk be an enemy? So we'll talk about the aggro music once we So right here we're gonna create another save, because I'm gonna create it. I have to save over it because we are doing two things with him. Copy. Oh, come on. Alright. Thank God we're on a PS5, right? Super fast. Let me read your things. Well, I really don't, Nikolai, I really don't think it's as innocent as sake brewing. And I think the sake brewing is more of a thing in the depths. You see a lot of that, especially using the cursed polluted waters. Here, anything that I see, it points at something sinister. Yeah, I don't have a very high opinion of the inhabitants of Senpoji. My narration is exquisite. Thank you. Thank you, Athena. All right, so I heard that I think you can't hit him. Yep, see? You can't attack him. You can't damage him. You can't aggro him. See the key? Listen. We're gonna turn off the music so you can hear that sound. It's an amazing sound effect, isn't it? The whole, you know, the whole, just the whole theme of memories and illusions, and it sounds a little bit like snapping the snap seeds a little bit. There's a little bit of that sound in there, I think. Now I heard that you don't need to give him a flower and you can still send him on his way. Let's see if it works. Yep, he's gone. So, you don't need to give him the flower for him to... Where does he go? Let's go see. We have a save file, so we're fine. Today... No, I want to go to the illusory hall and see if he's there. Alright, let's go. To intersect him. That's a good one too, Kanishk. Although, the funny thing is, in the illusory hall, you can actually interact with the children, the invisible children. You can jump stomp on them. I love this sound. No, Kanish, I did a save file, so it's fine. Ah, see? You don't need to give him the white pinwheel in order for him to show up here. So where's the jump stomp? Watch. There's a place you can jump stomp on the ah! See? Watch. Hear that? The children are here. It's a great hobby for any budding shinobi. Just to jump stomp on illusory children. Right. Well, we might as well talk to him. Okay? Thank you, Kanishk. Let's see. We're just going to get the dialogue, and then we're going to go revert back to the save where we find him under the tree, so we can send him to... I'm going to send him to the dungeon. Well, actually, I have a question, you guys. I have never sent him to the dungeon before, out of principle. I want to know... the dialogue that happens between you and Dojun, is it any different than when you send the Jizz Demon? Is it the same? I really don't want to find out. So let's talk to him. Yes, Nikolai. They feed them well in the illusory hall. Oh, so without the white pinwheel, he can't communicate with the children. He can't see them. He doesn't have that key charm or blessing. Interesting. Let's see if he can be harmed. Nope. What about this guy? Yep. Look at him. Look how fucked up he is. This is a key monk who decided to stray from the evil path and pursue truth and honor. Oh my Christ, this guy, every time I try to zoom in on him, I've done this before, it just keeps... I hate when NPCs don't cooperate like that. Ah, okay, now we can see his key injuries. The rot. The corruption. Alright, so now we found out. Let's get the save back. I hope you don't mind. We're doing this purely for research. So it doesn't take very long to restart the game because we're on a PS5. It's in the, there's a note, it's a scrap of prisoner's note, Saf Meowington. I'll show you. Okay. Well, Kanish, this isn't the Divine Realm. The Divine Realm is where the dragon is. This is the illusory hall. It's, you know, a safe haven for all the children. I don't mean to be, a story police there. Like, I know, it's just because I want to, you know, I want to cover bases. The, you know, there's people who are real sticklers who are like, Fountainhead is not the Divine Realm, you know, things like that. So we're gonna be precise here, okay? Unless I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me. Sometimes I lose track of what I'm saying and then I don't know what I'm saying. So let's talk to him instead of rudely sending him off. And we'll look at the note.
置いていかれてしもうた。みんな、小太郎を置いてどこへ行ったんじゃ。おら、どうすればいいんじゃろう。
All right, we'll ask why he's crying, and yes, I'll look at the note. Yeah.
なぜ泣いている。
Thank you for reminding
みん
me.
なに置いていかれてしもうたんじゃ。みんなと。みんなはあれ誰じゃ。くるくる回る赤白いお花。たった一輪真っ白いお花。真っ白いお花が見当たらない。なんだと。頭が痛え。すまねえ。あんた何を言っているのかオラにもわけがわからねえんだ。とにかく真っ白いお花を探さなきゃ。
I think it's the children who recited this poem to him as a clue, and I find it really heart-wrenching to see a couple things. That massive necklace around him as a protection to ward off the evil, the encroachment of evil here in these lands, and also, you know, temptation towards not longevity but immortality, that sort of thing. And it really breaks my heart to listen to him talk. He has the vocabulary and deliverance of a 5-year-old. It's very sweet. So we'll give this so that he'll be at the illusory hall and we can hear what he says there, and he'll give us the Taro persimmon and we can read that.
真っ白いお花とはこれか。ああ、それは。おお、思い出したぞ。みんなは越智の巫女様たち。そうか、オラは真っ白い風車を取ろうとしたのか。あの子の分の風車を。なあ、あんた一つ頼みがあるんだ。なんだ。オラを神隠ししちゃくれないか。
I love this.
なんだと。オラ実は知ってるんだ。あんたは忍びなんだろ。坊様たちが言っていた。忍びは神隠しができるって。何故それを望む。神隠しした先にきっと皆がいる。皆のもとに行かねばなんねえ。何せオラは巫女様たちのお世話係だからな。なあ、お願いできねえかな。
He was in charge of looking after the children. He was their ward. You know, they must have had someone, you know, keeping the children together in line as they were experimenting on them in droves. I never thought about that. Am I wrong? Am I right? I gotta point out, it's so funny when Wolf says Nandato. It's not so much, it is, you know, the tone of it is a little bit more than I don't quite follow. It's, the fuck are you talking about? I love that tone. Or let's accept.
おお、ありがとう。ありがとうな。
Hi, Matt.
少し怖いけども、それじゃあやってくんろ。
Hey! So cute. I just find it very interesting that you can send him to the divine realm with your divine abduction regardless. I was about to set him on fire. Let's use the golden vortex, see if that does anything. do it twice. Oh, there he goes. Alright. Let's go speak to him. We got upgrade materials here. Monks need shit to improve their key weapons, don't they? Don't they? But no, it's not to do with that. I think it's just a, you know, the land is fertile with minerals. There just happens to be scrap iron. So let's go and speak to him. I know it would be nice if Wolf could pat him. It would be nice, but I don't think. I just can't see a patting animation on Wolf's end. I just love that sound. I just love it. Like walking towards this just feels so. Aww. Well, let's see what he says. I gotta do the jump stomp again. I just love doing it. Oh, I just love it. We're having fun with the children. And maybe, you know, maybe they're doing, maybe they are, it's not just one child. Maybe they're playing a game where they're all stacked on top of each other. You know, that's what children like to do. All right, here. I thought he'd be happier, but whatever.
いやいや、そんなことはないですよ。あの人は目つきは確かにいいとは言えねえです。だけども、とてもいいお人です。
What are you calling shifty?
ん？おお、あんたか。よく来てくれたな。ほら、みな、忍びさんも来てくれましたよ。ああ、巫女様たち、ちゃんと挨拶しなきゃ。ん？ああ、そうか。忍びさんには見えないか。
I can totally jump stomp on them.
そうさ。見えないけれども、いるんだよ。みんな、可愛い子たちじゃ。
Oh god, that's such a shame.
さて、あんたには礼を言わなきゃなんねえな。
Give it me.
こいつを受け取ってくんろ。
Arigato. Taro persimmon. A conspicuously red persimmon at the peak of its ripeness, commonly called a taro persimmon, greatly increases posture recovery for a time, even when attacking or taking damage. Guys, those of you who are new to Sekiro and are, you know, having trouble with, you know, managing your posture and whatever, persimmon, hopefully you've reached Sempo and you've beaten Sad Dad. Persimmon is a farmable item and it is so OP. Your posture, you will never be posture broken pretty much, because whether you're blocking, attacking, deflecting, or taking damage, your posture is recovering. Now, it doesn't last for very long, but it gives you some breathing room. Yeah. The Ashina Taro troop are practically raised on these fruits, which is why they all know the best time to pick them. I really need to look at the item description of that. I have it. I'm sorry, I've been really embroiled in the Isshin guide, so I haven't been doing as much research as I should for this stream. At least we're having fun, right? How nice of him to give us his key possession. And when you go speak to the there's a stalwart viewer who suggested I go speak to the shopkeeper Sean here at Sempo, because he talks about her. He talks about Debbie. Let's go. Let's go speak to him. Sempo, this one. Daddy Jazz Hands, don't worry about it. Like, so many things, you know, I didn't really know about until I never really just took advantage of what the game gave me to use. A shot here. Because children passed through here, maybe? Alright, shopkeeper Sean. He's think he looks... Is he a little different than the one that's in Ashina? He looks different, doesn't he? He's not the same guy. Alright, yo. And look how they always have different things around them, depending on where they are. That cloth reminds me of my cabinet. How would it have come from Mizen? Maybe. Ta-da.
こんなところにも死者もあるところまた供養しあり仏を忘ればまた弔いもなきゆえになさあご供養していきなされ
Alright. Let's buy one of these. Now this description is quite different from the taro persimmon. It's not at the not particularly red or peak of its ripeness, but it's ripe. Ashina persimmons are particularly nutritious, perhaps because the trees grow in such pure water. Persimmons become blood, blood becomes rice. This may be of help to one short of blood. Now, this is why I came to the connection that about Debbie's womb, that the rice is born from her womb. It's her lifeblood. That's why she gets so pwned every time she gives us some. So let's get some of these. All right, dragon blood droplet. We can get one here too. So who passed through here? It's a divine heir of the dragons. You find one, but there's one here, and there's also one at the main temple before you fight the monkeys. So maybe, you know, this was used for research, perhaps. That's what I'm guessing. I doubt that, you know, the last dragon's, you know, divine heir of the dragon's heritage, you know, came snooping about in Simple. I highly doubt it. And of course, you can get the sugars and stuff like that. The snapseed and confetti are kind of not lore related because you get them anyway once you've beaten the monk, the true monk. Let's listen. Let's talk.
お主、おちんの巫女様とお会いしたのかお一方でも生きておられたのか良きことじゃ辛いことばかりだったじゃろうてお主優しくしてあげておくれよこれはほらわしからじゃ
Alright, he gave us a persimmon.
あの子たち皆に食べさせてあげたかったの
I just noticed.
死者があるだからまた供養しわりいずこへ行こうとご供養を欠かさぬように
Gotcha, buddy. Alright, well, so he has great sympathy for, he knows about Debbie, and he has great sympathy for the children. The Memorial Mob people have, they advocate kindness very much. Remember they said cruelty cannot be, we don't abide by cruelty. And to answer your question, Lupus, this one in particular, it's not that unreachable. Maybe he sells to the Munchkins. You never know. And there's... I just noticed that I've seen the Jizu baby here before, but I never paid attention, or maybe I don't remember, that there were these statues as well. They look like... Am I wrong? They look like Bodhisattva. Yeah, they're doing the hand signals. The not hand signals, but the prayer. I didn't do it. The key Buddhism gestures. I think they... Yes! Look at their ears. Yeah, they're Buddhas. There you go. So, very auspicious guy, indeed. Alright, so we're good. We are going to revert our save. And we're gonna send Kotaro to Patches. Yep. Dirty Jazz Hands, it's just the item description is different. I think the Taro Persimmon is more OP. I can't say for sure. Why don't we eat them? Why don't we eat them and see what's up? I hope I have some. I should have some. I always keep that stuff. Today, one new. Hi, Kavi. Welcome to the stream. I'll walk it off, Kotaro. All right, let's see. I have them. Let's pop one and see what the kanji says. Let's equip them, so we don't have to keep coming back to the menu. Let's see what the kanji says when we pop it. The divine grass kanji is so overwhelming. It's a big deal to pop divine grass. All right, here we go. Oh, he made a sound. He likes it. And it's a similar, you can see that it's the same color as when you take Gokan, but it's different. It's not exactly the same wording, but it does attribute to like an iron, steel-clad abilities. Yeah. So he makes I like that. He makes this key sound when he eats them. How cute. I never noticed that before. Maybe because I only eat them when I was poning. Couldn't hear him mumble his key pleasures. Alright, so we know that they're to do with like Gorkan, they're to do with posture. Same color, same energies. Although he doesn't have to strike the pose in order to achieve a steel-clad, ability. Anyway, let's send him to. You guys didn't answer my question. Sorry, I don't advise it. Dirty Jazz Hands is correct. I don't advise it in real life. That's why it's good to be in video games. Did I miss your guys' answer? Is it the same kind of dialogue that you get from Dojun, whether or not you send whichever guy you send down to him, whether it's Kotaro or the Jizz Demon? Oh my god, stop crying. Let's just do it. Same thing. Okay, we're gonna give you this. let's tell you where to go. We're not going to lure you. We're going to tell you about patches.
アシナの城近くにいる穴山という物売りが手伝いを探している。手を貸してみてはどうだ。
皆のことは気になるけども、
Oh my god.
一人ぼっちも
I clipped through his
寂しい
face.
しな。よし、わかった。ほら、行ってみるぞ。
それがいい。
Alright.
やっぱりあんたいい人だ。
Alright, since we have to start another playthrough anyway, in order to completely, you know, do this correctly, we're gonna say fuck it, and not send him to the dungeon. I just don't want to do it. We're gonna observe music. Okay, you ready? Listen, listen. Hello? The fuck? How much damage did he do when I blocked? Not too bad. I got it all back. So, the very first time I heard that aggro music, I thought, you know, the one huge message in red that just blared right in front of me was, it's screaming, intruder. Intruder! That's what it sounds like to me. Well, let's do this thing. Oh, I don't have, yeah, I have it. Yeah, let's do it. Dun, today, no. Hi. I love it that, like, you're meant to do this. I totally didn't do it. I fucked up. Let's go back. No? Back here. Alright. I forgot to puppeteer him. You're meant to do it because there's emblems for you right there. Enough emblems for you to do it. Memmy Tim. No, you should stay awake and enjoy the life of enjoying a stream while you're half asleep. Enjoy the trippiness. Alright, guy. Forgot it last time. Using black magic to have you fly a kite. I mean, you know, I get it story-wise, you know, I get it, but it's also kind of like, Wolf, do you really have to resort to black magic to fly a kite when all you can do, there's plenty of trees here, you could just grab a stick and prop it up and leave it there. You hear that music? It's suspicion music. Weird that the second you puppeteered him, that's the music that happens. We don't hear it in any other case. When we puppeteer people, I mean. Got balloons, we got gachin because there's munchkins here. Alright, well, since the kite is flown, we can now continue to pursue this key story of return ending. Yeah. Create all the conditions. Jeep. Oh, I don't mean to force you to stay here, Memmy Tim, of course. I'm not trying to guilt trip you or anything. Please rest where rest is called for. Alright, so We gotta make a run for it. We have to go to the tree. The tree of life. I'm sorry there's not been any poning. Other than fighting that monk and Ayanama just now. Come on, camera. Today! Yeah, you hear that? Doesn't it sound like Intruder? Oh, that's so gross. Hi. We didn't get the thing back here. We should. Do we have any rice on us? We do. Let's give her one. Yo. No. No. I gotta keep it. I have to keep it. I have to keep it for the next playthrough. Yeah. 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 I gotta remember to do that. Okay. Made the key mistake almost, but I didn't. Oh. Isn't this fun to do this HUDless? You've got to try it, man. So, we're gonna take a ride. Elegant landing. Snap seeds. I forgot that there were snap seeds here. They were supposed to... Most of these are supposed to grow deeper down. Instead of so high up. Did someone place them here? Got it! First try. What do we got here? More upgrade material. From the fertile lands. Or maybe they have something to do with the snake. Maybe. Could it possibly be? Ah! Black Hat isn't here. Not yet. Or does he show up when we rest? Nope. We haven't triggered him to come here. Alright, let's go kill a snake. This is where Paul's snake came to rest. Oh, look at all these offerings of balloons. And there's more. There's more. More. Where the fuck is that little temple thing? Where there's a little shrine. Well, they, look at all these. These items of worship. Because this is where the shit's at. This is where those who wish to worship the snake can come and do some sightseeing. Well, he descended down here. It's about as deep as he would go. He's just above the water, actually, where he pwned us on the bridge. This is a great place to do ASMR. Well, let's go. Psych! Yay! Hey! I love doing this. All that blood. Very Bloodborne, isn't it? Now, we have the fresh viscera. The great serpent is considered to be a god of the land, and the heart is believed to be where one's spirit resides. While its shape bears similarity to a persimmon, in fact, this is the red viscera of a god. It is safe to assume that eating it would be poisonous to one's health. So, in case you guys don't remember, it's Debbie eating both the fresh and the dried viscera that prepares her womb to become a vessel suitable for carrying the dragon's heritage. Right. We have key proof now. They are a god. And see, I still stand by the whole life and death thing, that I really like the idea of the snake being double-headed. Like, this is Paul's snake on the surface, and then at the bottom is Raoul's snake. He, you know, this is the older snake. We didn't really get to see, but he has whiskers and stuff. He's older. And then the Raoul in the bottom, he's a young one. You know, super aggressive and not as chill as Paul is. And, you know, it's reflected also in the type of viscera that you get. You know, you get a fresh one here, but down there you get a dried one. I think that points to the whole life and death thing. Ah, there's that little shrine. What do you got here? More balloons. I know, Memi Tim. He just lacks all common sense. It is a really good animation. Dirty Jazz Hands, absolutely. I think I didn't talk to him. Yeah, because, you know, this is not a first playthrough, so I didn't go down there to get the umbrella or anything. So you're correct. I locked myself out of it, because right now that's the siege stage. What we got here? Ah! This was placed in offering. For the snake. A Jesus statue. There's a monk here. In an effort to revive them, perhaps? Oh, god damn it, game. And those little houses. Those are little, these. They're what you find in Nibu. Oh my god, game. I just want to have a look at this guy. He's got the same face as the, it's very uncomfortable to look at. He's got the same face as the head priest. Yeah. Alright, so we got this thing. And we'll do more of this lore stuff. I mean, more of this talking stuff later. We got a pwn. I know you guys want to see me pwn. Right. We were supposed to fight Roof Dad. And that's where we're going to talk about motive. Yeah, let's go see Dad. Go to the castle. At the dojo. Yeah, last stream I pwned a lot. Pwned Quendra and Brendra. The two Lone Shadow mini-bosses. We talked about those too. I don't remember what I said. No, I had a lot to say about Brendra. Brendra is the Masanaga. Oh! Alright. Now, let's get everything ready. We need just one Ichi. I don't want to double it. And we need Mist Raven. And Shuriken. And maybe keep some of these guys. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of them. Just in case I suck. Because my rhythm is so off with fighting anyone but Isshin. Because, you know, I'm doing the guide. Alright, let's enjoy a cutscene. He's swishing his hair. Okay.
お主のことはよく覚えているぞ。死んだと聞いていたが、一体何を企んでいる？
Thank you, Avi.
フクロウよ。
企むなど滅相も。さあ、我と共に
参りましょうぞ。この袋は巫女様の尊いその恩知をお守りしたいだけにございます。
お主も流因に見入られたか。話すことはない。去るがよい。
はいすみませぬが、懐かしきこの眺めをもうしばし堪能したく。満足しましたら帰ります。
Well, we all know that's complete bullshit. He said that because he knows we're here. You know? And therefore be of assistance in the Shura ending. Now we gotta do another save file because we gotta do a Shura ending. What do you want me to do? I'll have you guys pick. I'm gonna create a save file, meow. Do you want me to fight Dad? Or do you want me to fight Emma and Isshin? Copy? Copy. I mean, the title says Dad, but we can easily change that. It's up to you. It's still, we still get to talk about Dad when fighting Emma and Isshin, so it's entirely up to you. What do you want to do? What do you want me to do? Alright, good night, Destroma. Thank you for staying for so long. Have a lovely rest, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. And Nikolai, I don't know. I really think that let the music finish first. I don't think it's too far-fetched to you know, to imagine Tomoe, not Takeru, Tomoe coming here in, you know, in her search for the red mortal blade. And obviously she couldn't find it. Which, you know, I have a question for you guys. How the hell did they die? How did she commit suicide? Was the black blade used? Because the black blade was at the fountainhead. But it's not, I don't think you can use the black blade to, no, because Geni used the black blade to injure Kuro. No, I don't think Tomoe had access to the blades at all. Yeah. Fight Dad? Okay. That's a good one, Saf. Alright, we're good. We're ready to pwn. Alright, let's talk. So, you know, I joked about this on Discord, that that Wolf barely has to bend down and he can play Train Tunnel with Dad's legs. Alright, let's talk. I need some water.
計りごとよ。お前こそあの世死んだと思うておったがな。
巫女様のお力にて死人より帰りました。
それよ。わしはあの巫女の力を流因を手中にしようと思う。
ですが。
分かっておる。第一の掟により父が命じる。主を捨てよ。今よりあの巫女はお前の主ではない。
巫女様を捨てる。
そうじゃ、狼よ。父の言葉に従い巫女を捨てよ。
tone he see Owl dad is a really good actor, not just the voice actor, but he takes on very different tones of voice. Like, you know, when he spoke to Kuro earlier, he sounded so old, you know, and injured, and it's just you know, quite a fantastic facade. All right, ready? I'm gonna get a sip of water. We're gonna pound. Yeah, sorry, I've been talking so much. My voice has gone all hoarse. It's a good thing I sang the song before we started the stream, didn't we? Or should I say, wasn't it? Wasn't it good? Smirks. I really also look at just, you know, for people who are playing their very first time, there's just so much hinting, heavy indications for what you should and shouldn't do for the sake of achieving, you know, his destiny, what he's meant to do, because we talked about him. He's a wolf spirit, and they are spirits of guidance. So his destiny, his goal, is to be able to guide Kuro to to help him achieve what he wants, which is to cut the ties of immortality and say bye to all this horrible corruption and endless unending death and no death, rather undeath, sorry. But then, like, you know, like, people have some players, you know, have a real hard time struggling to, you know, decide, should I obey the code or should I break that code? But see, like, the wording, forsake Kuro, that's pretty heavy shit, man. I'm not judging or anything, but it's just like, when I saw this, you know, making this decision, it was like, it was, you know, I didn't know what would happen. I didn't know what consequence there would be for breaking the code, but I knew that you know, there's nothing that could make me forsake Kuro. So that's how I made my decision. Just really good wording. Really good choice of words. Okay, let's go. Yes, Nikolai. Very true. I forgot to mention the sound effect too. Just a second. That sound. Voice has changed. Yes, Javi. Wait. Now, I wanted to just mention this. I would like to fight him in Reflections as well, so that we can we can get the dialogue of what he says when we revive. Now, I don't want to die here. I'm going to try my very best to not get pwned. I mean, it is Charmless Demon, maxed out 99 attack power and everything. But I thought it was a really nice, intricate touch. That's just stop it, Dad. Just give me a second. Let someone who's loring just give us a moment. I thought it was a really nice touch, that sound effect that it popped up the moment we set eyes on him when Kuro was speaking with him, and it's the same sound effect as we heard it actually not long ago, just now when we puppeteered the Munchkin. It's that same eerie Mibu, type of sound. And now, what connection would there be? It's just, it seems so far-fetched. And I thought, you remember when you fight Lady Buttfry, she calls upon illusions, right? And those illusions are the little Mibu villagers. So there is some connection there. Maybe those are also inhabitants of the nearby the forest of Usui. Maybe not, but because they do look like they've been they've been pwned by the waters, so I can't really tie them there. But the music is a heavy indication of magic and something not right. We don't hear that sound when you fight Lady Buttfry. Her the sound of her illusions is not like that. So, but then, the whole fight with her, that there's some, we can't really even verify if that really happened. So, anyway, we'll fight Dad. Ready? Ow! What is up with my deflection? Oh my god, what the fuck is up with the deflection? Well, I might as well listen. Oh my god, the lock on. I couldn't. Well, we get to hear. We got to hear the first one. What's up with my deflections? I think I'm a little late with my deflections. I was trying to revive. I gotta take this off. No, I gotta take this off. He has to use this one first. And then he can use this. Yes. You're an embarrassment, Wolf. Embarrassment to the agency of ninjas. Sorry about that. That was horrible. Let's do it again. Do over. Alright. Calls us a miserable display indeed. Psych! 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 That's one again. We really shoulda. We really shoulda put this shit on. Man. Yeah, forget it, Dad. You don't want to wait. You don't want to wait. Oh my god, waste of my... Nope. Can't see it. Ow! Psych! Oh my god, I'm poisoned. Alright, we're poisoned anyway. Might as well wake up. Alright, we heard it. We heard you before. Take it. Good. Psych. Oh my god. We meant it. We meant to hear this. Oh my god! Hey, we get to hear a third one. Wait, if I can't let him finish it, I can't, because if I do let him finish it, we'll be dead. God damn it. Get over here. Psych! No! Oh, get up! Psych! Can't see it! Ah, I can't see it. I really should use the Mist Raven. We got no more revives. Psych! Get away from poison! You had a long fucking fight when you're in New Game Plus whatever. It's like New Game 11 now. Oh, sorry, I interrupted. He was talking. He said death of a shadow. The great Shinobi Owl was foster father to the wolf. Ah, that's his. That's the branch that he stole from the tree, the Everblossom. The Everblossom is a sakura tree, and as such is ripe with nostalgia. Takeru would likely gaze upon this branch when once it bloomed, reminded of home, one of the incense ingredients sought by the divine heir for immortal severance. Well, see, there was a tree. Was it the great tree in the divine realm? I don't know. It could have been, but someone Takeru grafted that tree in order to plant it here in Ashina so that he can be reminded of home. Well, I thought this was that Dad. I think there's a little bit of messiness with the. Oh, Aries, are you okay? There's a little bit of messiness with the translation, maybe, because we know that it was Dad who stole a branch from the tree and therefore caused it to wither. Hey, we did it. Hi, Sheb! Who? Who? Oh, the voice actress? Let me see. I forgot. I can't see. Oh, you think that they are the same? The English and Japanese, they could be the same? Very interesting. Yeah, that was an embarrassing display, having to use all three fucking revised. But whatever. We made it. And yes, the fucking damage in Charmless Demon when you're at New Game Plus 11 it's the same once it's past New Game Plus 7, but still. It's unfucking real. We gotta read the memory that we get from Dad. This is, Dad. The great Shinobi Owl's unbridled ambition was to obtain the power of the dragon's heritage. Now is the time to let one's true name ring out across all of Japan. It was all for the sake of this ambition. Well, we might as well, the next playthrough might as well do the Shura then. Why waste time? Because I can just save this and we can fight Isshin. What do you want? What do you want me to do? Do you want to see Emma and Isshin fight straight away? That is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. This is not a difficult fight. It's just I'm way out of practice with him. I mean, you gotta understand, I've been fighting Isshin. Like, I have 30 gigs of fight material with Isshin because I'm making the guide. I'm trying to generate all the moves and everything. So, yeah, I'm not well equipped to fight other people. But I did it. Aww. Well, I'm not talking to you yet. I'm talking to you. Hi. It smells faintly of sakura flowers. The reason why it smells that way is because Takeru used it last. This is his. Might it have something to do with their deaths? I wonder. What do you think?
クロウが持っていたのか。
床桜の枝。
エマ殿から聞いた話だ。床桜とはタケル様が戦況より持ってこられた桜。この城の裏手にかつて咲いていたという。だが何者かが枝を倒り花を持ち去り、床桜はやがて枯れ果ててしまったそうじゃ。
これがその床桜の枝。
ああ、おそらくは。
これでまた一つ源の功に近づきました。
ああ、そうだな、狼よ。
Alright. This is what Dirty Jazz Hand wants. He wants to be able to see the story pan out in the Shura key way. So, I gotta grab an empty thumb drive. I have every single boss in here. I'm trying to see which one I can sacrifice. I don't really need. Maybe. I don't want to do the mini bosses, obviously, because we don't have reflections of those. Let's do. We're saving this progress right now. So. Thank you for your key patience. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do here. Let's just take the... No, because that one is actually Emma and Isshin. Let's do... I don't have a spare one, that's the thing. That's why I'm struggling to decide what I want to do here. Let's do the dragon. Let's do the dragon file. We don't need it. Hi, Zeno! It's so nice to see you. Alright, so we're gonna quit out. Because we need to save this progress. Meow. Copy to the USB drive. So we don't want to fight him again, do we? I totally fucked up. That's not what I wanted to do. I should have done it on this one. It's fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load up the dad file in here, because that way you can see that way. Have you ever seen the fights? Dirty Jazz Hands, have you ever seen the Emma Isshin fight? I have the Shinobi out here right now. What happens when you're sleep deprived, you're saving things to the wrong things. Okay. Here we go. Oh my Christ. Come on. Okay, got it. If you have never seen the fight, I can just go to reflections and do it. Yeah. Or I can just do it here. I'm not very powerful in this one. I'm ready to fight Dad, but not Isshin. I don't have the fire umbrella. It's okay. We don't need it. I don't think I have High Monk either. Back. Oh, I forgot to do this. Sorry. We need to go here. There we go. When was it accessed? In March of this year is when I accessed it. Alright. You never seen the story side of it. Ah, okay. Okay. We've never seen the cutscene. Cutscenes. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it for Dirty Jazz Hands. No, I already did it. It's okay. I'm already here. Don't worry. It's not a problem. Once again. Is this enough to stop him from doing his fucking fire shit? Is it? Is it enough? If not, I'm gonna have to use this. We'll be fine. And this isn't even charmless, so we'll be fine. Okay, in that case, I'll put a Golkan on. Okay. Alright. We are going to forsake Kuro. Yeah. Alright, here. Here we go.
それでこそわしのせがれよ。これで我が波動も
Our.
これは物騒なお客人じゃ。だが道元殿のご息女と争うては今は亡きあのお方に申し訳が立たん。ほう、なかなかどうして狼よ、そなたに任す。見事打ち破ってみせよ。御意。
私はかつてシュラを見ました。あなたの中に同じものがいる。それを切らねばなりません。
I'll tell you in a second, Xeno. I gotta focus on this.
At
least we're not charmless. Ta-da! Oh. Oh. Nope. Got you. Easy peasy. He's been wanting to do that all day long. That's what you get for touching my face, bitch.
Sekiroよ。お主、愛想はまるでないが、不思議と憎めぬやつじゃった。さあ、修羅に落ちる前に切ってやろう。
Look at that Damascus steel. Beautiful. One second! Okay. Zeno, I'm not like, what we're doing research, yes. What we're doing is we're analyzing, you know, dialogue and, oh my god, I never died in this. We're analyzing dialogue and item descriptions and just, you know, piecing together the story because there's so many holes, not like holes in the story, but rather like there are so many puzzle pieces missing, and we're trying to just make sense of it better. And I can read kanji, so it helps a little bit with deciphering what's you know, the what's lost in translation, let's just put it that way, with the item descriptions. And this is such a just a well-designed fight and arena, how it, you know, how FromSoft always does this, tying how story and mechanics go hand in hand. I mean, here, why is it all of a sudden this place is on fire? It's your flames. It's your Shura flames. You're about to be Shura anyway. And the magnificent thing about Isshin is that he is actually using these flames of yours against you. I love that. Absolutely love it. I thought it was quite interesting that, because I haven't seen this cutscene in a very long time, the earlier one, well, all of these, that Dad refers to Dogen as Lord Dogen. I don't think I've heard that before, or maybe I'm totally mistaken. So, let's proceed on with the fight and we'll talk some more, okay? I can do Ashin across, actually. Hi! It does work! It works! Can't get behind you. Nope. Stop it! Oh, shit. Got it! Nope. No grabbing, old man! No! Fuck you! Stop grabbing! No! Stop it! Oh my god! God damn it! We're on fire! Oh my god, I Mikini counted that! Fuck you! Oh, this is the first time I died. Holy shit. In this playthrough. Haha. I'm not doing all that all over again. We gotta use the babies. Get up. Wait. Hurry. Hurry. Use it. Use it. Use it. Use it. Got it. Okay. No! Stop it! God damn it! Got you! Fuck you, old man. The reach of that Ichi is so fucking useless.
Sekiro yo. Kite yarenuka.
And the thing is, it's not... Isshin does not bear any hatred for us. I mean, he said so himself. The thing that what's compelling him, the drive, is actually disappointment. Not so much in us, but in himself, because he recognized the signs of Shura within us when he first met us, and he regrets that he did not take action sooner. So that's where it comes from. Oh, Zeno, I've learned to deflect the cross pretty easily. I prefer to deflect the cross rather than do the cross sweep. I just like it. Yeah, because I've been doing the Isshin fight so much, the Sword Saint fight. So essentially it's kind of similar, just a little bit. The fire phase is different. I can't believe I'm used to doing High Monk, and High Monk has a way farther reach than Ichi. Yeah. I don't think Isshin this is something that has been discussed I remember on Reddit actually. I don't think Isshin has any tendency towards Shura whatsoever, because while he does enjoy poning, that I know it's a very fine line. He enjoys fighting. But he takes no particular pleasure in bringing death for no reason. Like, he doesn't actively go about killing people indiscriminately. That's Shura. That's the definition of Shura. They're consumed by these flames of hatred of everything, and the only way to sustain those flames is by destroying everything in sight. And Isshin is not like that. He's like I'm trying to remember how we went about this discussion on Reddit. If you fight Isshin Sword Saint, you can really see the type of person he is. He just wants to fight. He doesn't he wants to fight, he wants to win. Obviously, by winning you have to kill someone, but that's the fine line. It's the victory that is important to him, not so much the killing. That's what I mean. The timing is pretty much the same. You just tap really fast. You just wait for, he'll sheathe the sword, there's a flash, and then you gotta wait for the other flash, and then you do it. If you step close to him, he turns it into a different attack, where he swipes sideways, which you deflect, and then he turns it into a sweep. So, wait, actually, is it sideways? He turns it into, it's a move that you deflect first, and then you jump the sweep. Yeah. He's a badass, yes. He mentioned earlier too, I don't think this old man, he's in with all his age, wisdom, experience and everything, that he's in denial of anything. In fact, he's at that point where he doesn't give a shit about anything now. Like almost, the castle is under siege. He's not doing anything about it other than going about pwning lone shadows for that reason that we talked about last stream. I don't know if you were here or if you managed to catch the VOD. It's Brendra that I call him, Masanaga, the spear bearer. It's really important character, so much more important than than just some mini boss that we fight twice. But yeah, I talked about, you can check out the stream but I'll go over it real quick, is that the reason why Isshin is going about pwning lone shadows is because he wants his spear back. This is a spear that belonged to one of his 7 spears. Somehow, Masanaga or Brendra managed to pwn one of these 7 spears and took the spear, which is totally... No, you don't do that. You have to return weapon, armor, and stuff to the lord or retainer, because you would want the same done for you. So what he did, taking the spear, is complete disrespect. That's the reason why he's called the spear bearer, and that's that's a very personal affront to Isshin. It's you took my shit, man. So that's his reasoning for going around pwning lone shadows. Otherwise, he really doesn't care what happens to his... It's not a kingdom, but his key area. I mean, it's already... This is in Genny's hands. And it's not his ball to play anymore. So, yeah. We get one mind. One must focus their soul on the release of the blade, nothing else. In doing so, the strikes achieve a godlike speed, a technique conceived by none other than the old-hand swordmaster Isshin. The name Isshin in kanji too, it is exactly that. One mind, one heart, one focus, one core. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, Staff. No, Nikolai, it's not sentimental value so much as it's tradition, protocol. It's what's right. These are his retainers, the 7 spears, and thereby what belongs to them is his. So taking the spear is a huge disrespect. And yeah, that's the reason for the pwning of lone shadows. Let's see the cutscene. Are you enjoying this, Dirty Jazz Hands? Look at the hand. Do you hear that? He put something down. See that?
兵士、民草合わせて死者数千。生き残りはほとんどなし。アシナは戦国最も悲惨な殺戮の舞台となり、その地には後々まで鬼が潜んだという。
There it is. Now we gotta start. We gotta talk a little bit, and then I gotta reload my save file so that we have the good proceedings, not this evil wolf. Yeah, when you beat the game, you get to have this first costume, which is the garb of the sculptor when he was a shinobi. Yeah, see, it's accompanied by a debt of gratitude to the one who took his arm and graced him with the name Sekiro, the memory of a shinobi that once served Ashina. All right. This is the key, or rather the introduction to these inner memories in Dinner Geni, Dinner Dad, Dinner Isshin. Harboring these innermost thoughts at a sculptor's idol will allow the wolf to alter his form. Well, you know, it's also you know, the fact that he had faced these really difficult opponents before, and very, very important opponents. They're not just difficult, but if on an emotional and story level, very, very heavy-handed opponents. It's really cool that there is a deeper level of these opponents in their mind themselves at an even more powerful state, and he's able to face them, you know, connecting with mind's eyes. So that's a really, really sad ending, of course. Now, Dirty Jazz Hands, a lot of Sekiro fans have already seen this. Since you already saw the cutscene, I highly recommend you go check out a channel called is it Yuli the Witch? Yes, Yuli, Yulie. They are very well known for providing very interesting inside views on Seki Soulsborne stuff, and like they just the shit that they compare and examine, it's very interesting, and there's no commentary at all. They took the free cam. Maybe you don't know what that is. If you play it on PC, you can use a mod to control the camera however you want, and the cutscenes in Sekiro, and in fact some of the other ones too, a lot of the boss cutscenes, I should say, they are generated in-game. They are not specially 3D animated cutscenes like in the opening of Sekiro. Now, this Yuli the Witch, they controlled the free cam during the cutscene of the very end, where Dad comes over and you can hear him put something down. You would be stunned to see what it is. And I don't want to spoil you. I want you to have that first time viewing experience that I did. Now, the whole reason why we did this, we're gonna use this opportunity to go back to our other save. Otherwise, I won't remember. There we go. Oh, you're very welcome, Dirty Jazz Hands. It's completely my pleasure entirely. We'll do USB to console. There we go. Alright. Zuli the Witch, not Yuli the Witch. Sorry. I'm totally tripping. I told you I'm sleep deprived. I don't remember anything. Thank you, Nikolai. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. Zuli the Witch. Yes. What was I saying? The whole reason why we did this, other than for Dirty Jazz Hands to see the story development, is also to examine Dad and motive. It's by this ending that we see he never had any intention to kill him. He wanted to pwn with his son side by side. He calls him, you know, my own. I expect nothing less from my own. And the biggest thing, it's not just, you know, what I just mentioned, but the very fact that he had his back turned to Wolf. Now, one can argue that maybe it's because in that heat of the moment, he's, you know, relishing the future, you know, the glory of the future of taking control over the entire country with his son and this and that. Maybe during that key moment, he was drunk with victory that he made this key mistake. I really highly doubt it, because the thing is, if he were the one to have killed Wolf by stabbing him in the back, I'm fairly certain that a person like that would also be watching their own back, especially when in the presence of the person that they supposedly, you know, harmed, or in this case killed. It's not a comparison that you can very easily draw, you know, in real life, since most people don't come back to life. Some do. But what I'm saying is, for a person who is an assassin, you know, it's reasonable to think that Dad would not be that careless. So you know, back to what I said, like, if you look at this, you know, for those who missed it last time when I talked about it, you know, if you look at this Dinner Dad memory, Owl once abandoned the young wolf in Usui Forest, expecting him to fend against the illusions, likely never to return. Only in victory would he recognize the boy as his son. In this way, and this way alone, he raised the wolf as his own. Now, it's just... he may have adopted him, but the fact that Wolf was able to impress him so much to have survived this ordeal, they're pretty much bonded by blood now, is how tight these two are. And plus, on a practical level, it kind of doesn't make sense, does it, to get rid of Wolf, since he spent 20 years investing in Wolf's training. Wolf is a valuable asset. Why kill him? And so, finally, you know, it's also for just, I don't even know what to call it, logic. What would be the purpose of killing Wolf when he didn't even have revival powers at the time? He's just some guy at the time, you know. I mean, I think maybe he's always embodied the spirit of the wolf in some key way, and then he became the actual spirit of the wolf when he died and when he died after, again, he cut off his arm and was reborn, or not reincarnated, reborn as a vessel, an empty vessel of regret. So, yeah, I just can't see it. I don't see why it would be Dad. Yeah. I'm very interested in this key discussion, so. Oh yeah, Zuli is a very, very good channel to watch. I like the the Ornstein and Smaug video that she put out lately. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yes. It's a good it's great to point out that, you know, the Sith, but they aren't. I mean, they aren't like the Sith, where a relationship that's locked in quite a bit of hatred, you know. And the thing about the Sith is that they know this is a tradition that the apprentice will murder the master and therefore take over, and then there's always two. I just don't see that tradition or any kind of agreement of that level when it comes to Wolf and Dad. I just don't. Yeah. What do you guys think? I don't know if there's any more poning I can do. I kind of forgot about stairs, Ned. We might as well talk to, Oh! Wait! We have something to do. We can go see Kotaro. Right here. Let's go see Kotaro and, Patches. And see what Patches sells now. After he received the key assistance of Kotaro, the baby man. Let's talk to Kotaro. Hi! Oh, look how he looks at us.
Oh, Shinobi-san. Honni, Anayama-san wa ii o hito da na. Ikusa de shinda hito tachi o tomurau tame ni ora o yonda sou ja. Yoroi kabuto o totte sashiagete, karada o kiyomete, ohaka o tsukuru. このご時世でなかなかできることじゃない。
Well, the thing is, Avi, I don't know if you were there when we talked about this. We examined the cutscene of Wolf getting stabbed using a free cam, and there's nobody holding the sword. It's just the sword on its own. And yet, you know, this bears some connection with when we find Dad in the burning courtyard. He's sitting there kind of pwned. We don't know if he's pretending or not, but his scabbard is empty. There's no sword in it. His sword is missing. So it's kind of like, you know, maybe Wolf was, maybe it's a really powerful illusion where Wolf was made to see you know, his dad's sword when really it wasn't. Maybe that's the case. I can't be convinced, Nikolai. It's such an easy conclusion to draw that, oh, of course, because it's Dad's sword, then you know, that has to be him. See, I just really think that Miyazaki is really playing with us, because he knows that, you know, some of us are very curious and have the key ability to examine these cutscenes. Why is it that in all the other cutscenes we're able to see more of a scene, like in the Shura one, which is, I mean, it's a real fucking eye-opener, and then in this one, in this pivotal cutscene, there's nobody there. Why don't we see Dad as the one who killed him? I just, you know, it's all a, you know, when it comes to this drawing these hypotheses, believe me, a long time ago I thought that it must have been Dad who killed him, but, you know, after playing the game so many times and paying attention to a lot of the things, and, you know, being very engrossed in the characters and whatever, I realized that what's missing is motive. Why? What is the reason for killing him? There has to be a reason. You know, there's, you know, I don't buy the whole, it doesn't have to be a reason. No. Like I just said, they have a very powerful relationship. This bond of father and son is not to be sniggered at. I mean, we now know from looking at the dinner dad memory just how important Wolf is to him. And like I said, he's a hefty investment. 20 years of training this guy. You know, and he wasn't even, Kuro didn't even revive him at that time. Was it like to purposely kill him to see Kuro give him ki powers? Maybe. Could that have been it? I might be able to buy that, but I'm still not certain because of what we see in the Shura cutscene. I don't know. I need some heavy convincing to talk me out of this this loop that I'm in right now. I would very much like to pinpoint who it was that could have killed Wolf. I have my suspicions, but I can't be certain. Well, Nikolai, let's just take that out of the equation then, the cutscene. Let's just pretend that doesn't exist. We're talking about motive here. And I need a reason. I need a reason. Why would he, a logical reason. What does Owl see? You know, when you kill someone, it's because you have something to gain, or from someone, guarding a possible secret or something. It's still something to gain. What does Owl have to gain from killing him? Avi, I really think I have very, very heavy suspicions on Brendra Masanaga. Now, it's just playing so many FromSoft games and just having a kind of an understanding of how Miyazaki plays around with the characters and the subtext and all the hidden little things. I really feel Brendra, I call him Brendra Masanaga, is the biggest troll of all in this story. I just, he seems to know a heck of a lot about us. And how did he even know that we were dead? When we come back to fight him in the courtyard. Again, another thing, when we come back in the second memory, we're gonna have to examine this. We can't, we need to talk about it while we're there, but I'm just saying that, when we first return to the true, but we don't know, is it true? Because it's Dad's memory and someone else's memory is unreliable. Am I correct? So, anyway, accessing Dad's memory, the first place we appear is at the courtyard. And this is where Dad was sitting. I think that there's both illusion and also confusion on behalf of who's to blame for the confusion is the person who made that bell is Grandma Peggy. She was all fucked up. She didn't know what's going on. Yeah. But Nikolai, why get the blood into Wolf? I'm kind of trying to see, like, is it, for the ability to wield the mortal blade? And the thing is, right, Dad, he was holding the black mortal blade. And he's mortal. I don't know. I need some time to process this. But Saf, I don't even know if that is Dad in the courtyard. That's the thing. Because you know, he's spouting complete nonsense when you speak to him. He says that the master is absolute. That is not true. He tells us in the opening cutscene that your father is absolute. The master is a close second. So it's very suspicious. Not just that, but also the fact that he's missing his sword. There's something very fishy about that I haven't been able to put two and two together. The fact that Dad in the courtyard is missing his sword, and you know, we see the sword punching through Wolf. And then, you know, and yet, you know, when you come back, it's not Dad in the courtyard, it's Brendra. I honestly think that Dad feels, you know, when you come back to fight him as Basement Dad, he says some things, and, you know, especially when he dies, he says something that's very touching, essentially, however simple it may be. And I think that he feels responsible that we were dragged into this situation and killed. That's what I think. Like, I'm just imploring you to perhaps try to open up the just try to possibly not accept, but see that what if it wasn't Dad? Now, I understand the perspective of thinking that it was Dad, because that's how I felt ages and ages ago. But then, you know, seeing, you know, little things here and there, and the, you know, just understanding more of the subtext of the dialogue and everything, and gaining access to the dinner memories, and it just doesn't gel. Yeah. Yes, Avi, yes. He seems to have a real investment or infatuation with resurrection, don't you think? Like, that's why, I mean, it's an indication to me when you face him in the Serpent Shrine, there's a dragon blood droplet on his dead friend, Masanari. And it seems to me that he was trying to revive him. I don't know. Like, I just think, like, I would like to know the course of when things happened. You know, why is it that Brendra in the courtyard already knew that you're supposed to be dead? I don't know. Yeah. I don't trust Dad either, but I also just cannot discard the emphasis. Like, there's a reason why in the Dinner Dad memory they give us that key information that, you know, that he calls Wolf his own. That's pretty fucking specific and you know, very deep emotional connection there. They didn't have to mention that, and I really think that that's a big hint. Yeah, I don't particularly like Dad, and I don't trust him, but obviously he's made lots of, you know, little plans, using the ministry as you know, an agent to further his own goals, you know, of gaining immortality. But I just the two of them, Wolf and Dad, I just don't see it anymore. I don't see it anymore. I don't see them. I don't see the betrayal anymore. I just don't. I don't see a reason why, unless, like, I'd be happy if you know, some real concrete clues are there to convince me otherwise. Yeah. See, thank you, Saf Meowington. Thank you for I'm not out, like, I don't want to, like, it's not the argument or whatever. I'm really, like, the whole point of us doing this lore through is to, you know, it's not to side, you know, one against the other. It's just, we're all trying to understand what's the deal here. And, you know, there's a lot of things that I can't particularly place or reason. And the biggest mystery in this whole story, is we can all agree, is what the fuck happened in Hirata, for real. Like I just said, you know, what we see of Hirata are memories of other people. That's the definition of unreliable narrator. So, we have to go back and we have to see a little bit more. And I want to do something that I've never done before, with, actually, I've done it before, but it's been a very, very long time since my first playthrough, so I don't remember shit. When we go back to the dad's Hirata, I want to go all the way back to the start of the area. Which means that we wouldn't be able to access that first idol, would we? The one that we get when we first offer Grandma Peggy's bell to the Buddha, to the kind-faced Buddha. That idol that's right next to us on top of this high cliff. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Avi. Oh my god. Good one. Good one. Once when Wolf was starving, his father wordlessly handed him a rice ball. It was astoundingly delicious. This one is sure to taste just as good. Look at this. The power of memory and bondage. Yeah. Thank you, Avi. Good fucking catch on that one. This one is a special rice bowl that Kuro made. We didn't look at this one before. It was crafted with feelings of resolve and a reluctance to part ways. Such deep emotions tend to be mumbled to oneself rather than shared. This is a clue to tell you to eavesdrop on him. And that's how you can get the dad memory. We didn't really talk to them, did we? We are gonna stop right here, and we're gonna have to do a lot of talk because I gotta go soon. Yeah, it's getting really late, and I have D&D in a few hours. We're gonna continue with the dialogue here and with Kuro and get the dad memory, and that's a great opportunity to examine Emma as well, whom I have indicated, you know, I've strongly indicated my suspicions and my distrust towards her. We'll go over it again for those of you who weren't able to tune in to the earlier streams. Yeah. Well, Nikolai, just take this description however you want, you know. Just this tells me that Wolf is important to him. In this way and this way alone, he raised the wolf as his own. He would recognize the boy as his son. Now, you know, it may not mean as much maybe from a Western perspective, but the fact that this young boy proved himself, and how, you know, he just the wording of him taking him as his son, it's very serious. It's way more serious than maybe in Western society is, you know, compared to. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a good point, though, that the rice bowl, it means a lot to Wolf, but does it mean a lot to Dad? We don't know that. It's all to be speculated. But I would need evidence to point towards that Wolf is dispensable to Dad, that he is not valuable. Because there's also the thing is, you know, that we gotta understand. He took a, if he did kill Wolf, that's a pretty big fucking risk. What if that whole revival thing didn't work? Just like it didn't work when they I don't know. I know that Lady Butterfly was had a hand in it in trying to get Kuro to form a bond with someone while he was tripping, and you know, with illusions. And from the Sakura droplet, we know that that's not possible. You cannot force a divine heir into forming an oath. They have to do it on their own accord. You can't trick them into doing it. So what I'm saying is, if Dad was there to witness the failure of this bondage, would he really take this extremely valuable asset to, and the person in the Shura ending, it's the one person he wants to have by his side, you know, to capone throughout the country. Would he really risk taking this person and using him as a test dummy? Why not just use someone else? That's my question. Oh, Saf. No, when I faced Basement Dad is my first playthrough. Well, actually, when I saw the sword, I recognized it from the opening cutscene when Wolf holds the sword that Dad used to cut his face with, and he holds onto the sword and his hands dripping blood and all that. I recognized the shape of it and how massive it is, and I thought it was very touching at the time that, you know, oh, when you go fight Basement Dad, now his back is turned towards you. There's a poetry to that. But I just think that it's a lot of things veiling our eyes and distracting us from the truth. Yeah. All right. Like I said, it's late. Oh, it's 3 o'clock already in the morning. I'm so happy that you guys managed to attend, and let me know if you really prefer this stream time, the midnight stream time. You know, if you would rather I go back to noon. I know a lot of you, you know, voted against that, but you know, you haven't done this in a very long. We haven't done this in a very long time, where we stream late at night like this, or early in the morning in the case of Europe. So please let me know if this jives with your schedule or however you like to do things. And Patreons, remember, patron members, remember, keep the song requests coming. I have a bunch of them lined up, but you know, I like to have more, so maybe I can do more than one per stream. Yeah. And I will see you guys on Wednesday for more Salt and Sanctuary at noon. Okay, thank you so much for being a part of this lovely discussion, and I hope that we get to think on this some more, and maybe we'll have some kind of epiphany and we'll draw some concrete conclusions next week. Next week we're going to Hirata again. Thank you, Dirty Jazz Hands. Thank you, Avi, Nikolai, and Saf Meowington. Thank you all so much for being a part of this lovely evening. You guys have a great one. Mata ne.